I had a dream last night about a hidden tree in this village that grows money. They said nobody's allowed to go there. But I can't stop thinking about it. Tomorrow, I'll go and see for myself. Finally, I have seen the tree. I will take it home. I'll spend it. And for the first time in my life, the villagers will respect me. And I will be rich.
Azunku village rested quietly beside a slow-moving stream, where life followed the same rhythm every day. In the mornings, women walked in lines with clay pots balanced on their heads, their voices floating softly over the sound of rippling water. Children played by the shallow banks, splashing water at one another and laughing without worry. Traders argued gently over prices, and elders sat under old trees, watching the world move slowly past them. But for Adija, life in Azunku was not gentle. At 28, Adija owned almost nothing. His sandals were worn thin, his clothes faded from too many washes, and his pockets were always empty. He had no job, no land, and no respected position in the village. People knew him not for talent or strength, and for his poverty. When Adija passed through the village square, whispers followed him. "There goes Adija," so someone would say softly. The jobless one, a man with empty hands. Children were worse. They pointed at him openly, laughing as they ran past. Poor man, poor sang, clapping their hands. Adija never answered them. He walked slowly, eyes lowered, carrying his dignity like something fragile that could break if he spoke. When hunger pressed too hard, he accepted small kindnesses, a piece of yam, leftover soup, with a quiet nod. He never begged loudly. He never argued. He endured. When the noise of the village became too heavy, Adija found peace near the stream. He would sit on a flat stone, listening to the water as it moved gently over rocks. The sound calmed his thoughts. It reminded him that life could flow, even when it was hard. Behind the stream lay a narrow path few people used. Beyond it stood thick forest edges, where sunlight struggled to enter. Sometimes, as Adija sat quietly, he felt something strange. There is stillness too deep, a rustle with no wind. He often looked toward it, uneasy, curious, then shook his head and turned away. He did not know the forest was already watching him. One night, after a long day of hunger and mockery, Adija slept heavily on his thin mat. That was when he had a dream. In the dream, Adija walked behind the stream, deeper than he had ever gone before. The air was cold. The forest stood silent, as if holding its breath. Then he saw it a tree, unlike any he had known. Its bark shimmered faintly. Its branches were strong, and hanging from those branches were bundles of fresh money, tied neatly like ripe fruit. Adija trembled as he stepped closer. Before he could touch anything, a deep voice filled the air, not loud, but impossible to ignore. "This tree will give you wealth." Adija froze, but nobody must know. The voice grew heavier. "If you reveal this secret, the tree will slowly dry. And when it dries, it will never give again." Adija tried to speak, but his mouth would not open. The voice ended with one final warning. "If you love your life, keep it secret." He woke up suddenly, drenched in sweat, his heart pounding like a drum. At dawn, Adija went straight to the stream. He crossed carefully, moved behind the water, and followed the narrow path. And there it was, the same tree, the same branches, the same money. His knees weakened. With shaking hands, he picked one bundle. It was real. From that day, Adija's life began to change, but quietly. He bought new luxurious clothes, ate proper meals, and walked with new dignity. Still, he remained careful. He never spoke of it. He remembered the warning. People noticed. In Azunku, improvement attracts suspicion. Where is Adija getting money from? Villagers whispered. Some watched him closely. Some followed him. Then there was Zira. Zira was beautiful, ambitious, and loved pleasure. At first, she celebrated Adija's change. But soon, curiosity turned sharp. She started coming around Adija claiming love at first sight. "You don't used to live like this," she said one evening, while they sat under a mango tree. Adija smiled weakly. "God has helped me." Zira's eyes narrowed. Every day, she asked again and again, until one night she said quietly, "If you don't trust me, then maybe you don't love me." Adija's heart broke. When she threatened to leave, he panicked out of fear and love. Adija told her. He made her swear. "You must never tell anyone. You must never go near the tree." Zira promised, and Adija believed her. The next day, Zira went alone. As she stood before the tree, her breath caught. "So it's true," she whispered. Her heart raced. Thoughts flooded her mind. "This can change my family's name forever." She took too much, more than she needed, more than she was warned. And as she left, the leaves trembled. Adija noticed the changes in Zira. New clothes, new bags, new wigs, and careless spending. And every other village girls became jealous of Zira, saying she was so lucky to have Adija. Then Adija visited the tree, and he was so shocked. It was drying. Weak. His chest collapsed. When he caught Zira at the tree, begging desperately, he said only one thing: "So it was you." The tree died before their eyes. Zira vanished from his life. Remember, not every opportunity is meant to be shared. Some blessings survive only in silence, discipline, and wisdom. Hit the subscribe button. Give it a big like. Drop a comment telling us which country you are watching from.